Today's question type that we're going to go over is drop-down menu. You can use a lot of different applications for this. I'm going to show you two. One is in English Language Arts, the other as a math. So we'll go to Create, Formative, and we'll name it Chapter Review. Add question, we're going to look for the double lines, drop down. So what you'll do is type your question for the drop down. So the directions might say, select the correct verb from the drop down menu. And you'll hit enter a couple of times. Then you'll actually type a sentence. The swim team, and this is where I want my blank to be. So that's where I add drop down. And I click on the other side of it. The swim team blank tomorrow afternoon. And down here it says add options for drop down 1. So these are going to be the answers that pop up when the student clicks on it. So maybe the first one will be practiced. Add another option. Practice. Third option, will practice. Whichever one is correct, that's the one you select. So the auto grade can go through it quickly. You can do multiple sentences with multiple drop downs. I'm just going to do one at a time. We'll do another question. Add new item. Drop down. Directions. Select the correct symbol from the drop down menu. Enter a couple of times. This time I'll do something math related. So why don't I do 5/10? Add drop down. Click on the other side of that drop down. Let's do 205 thousandths. Here are my options for that drop down. I'm going to choose less than, add an option, greater than, add an option, equal to, greater than. And let's say I want to do several in a row. So I will hit enter twice. I'll do another problem. Let's do 1 and 45/100 space, add my drop down. Click on the other side of that second drop down. This time it's called drop down 2 because it's a different one. And let's do 11 and 45/100. Important to pay attention, I'm in drop down 2, so I need to go down to the drop down 2 section. Add an option less than, add an option greater than, add an option equal to. Going up and looking at that, this is less than. And let's scroll up and do one more. So at the end of that last problem, I'll hit enter twice. I'll do a third problem. 1,809. Add drop down. Click on the other side of that third drop down. 1 and 809 thousandths. This is drop down 3, so I need to go down and find drop down 3. Add options in. Same old, less than, greater than, equal to. Going up and double checking, this should be greater than. Now at this point, I have 3 correct answers, one for each of these comparisons. So up here, I need to change my point value to reflect that to make it worth 3 points. And then, very important, go down here to the bottom settings. I want to make sure all of them are required. I do want to randomize the order. It's not randomizing be questions, just the order of the drop-down options. And I also want to allow partial credit, so that if they get one of them wrong, they can still get 2 points, or however it might go. So let's go to the student view, and you can see what that looks like on their end. So the swim team blank tomorrow afternoon, whichever one they want, that's the one they click on. If they decide they want to change their mind, all they have to do is click on the drop down again, change. There was only 1 point for that one because there's only one drop down. With this one we have 3 points because we have 3 different drop down menus. So they would go through, choose their answer options. So you notice this time it's randomized. Equal was first. If they decide they're wrong, wait a minute. 1 in 4500 isn't greater than 11 in 4500, it's less than. All they have to do is go back and switch. Always a good idea to remind them to check how many point value, what's the point value, so they can check and make sure they've done everything that matches it. And that's drop down menu.